Hi there, Susan Grant here. Huge shout out to my followers. Right now, Stampin' Up! Has celebration on in Canada. For every $60 you spend, you get a free stamp set, ribbon bundle, DSP, or these cute little cardboard or wooden papers. So they're little die cuts that pop out, and there's like multiple layers to them. They're dead cute. So that is free with a $60 purchase. This amazing designer series paper is free, and every paper has two sides. So this is just some of the papers here. So pretty. I'll show you how to make some cards with that later. And then the free stamp set that I'm going to showcase today. So I'm basically going to show you the card that's in the catalog, which is this one here, Celebrate Your Day, and how easy it is to make. And let's get started. So this is the card we're going to make right here. So we're going to cut a piece of cardstock 5.5 by 4.25, and then we score it and fold it in half. Then we are going to use these amazing rectangle dies that are in the new Occasions catalog. So they're stitched framelits, rectangle stitched framelits. They're $48. They're on page 28 of the Occasions mini. So I used the 3-inch and the 2.25 inch to cut out this purple piece and a piece of cardstock vellum. Okay, so we are going to stamp out the Celebrate on this purple piece. I pre-cut some of the cupcake toppings just for time. So this part here, I am using our old Stamp-A-Majig just because I want placement properly. And I'm also using Gorgeous Grape. So we are going to start at the bottom here and do the Celebrate Your Day. No, 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 no. Out you get. Sorry. I have a cat that just wants to scrap with me. And you could freehand this if you want. I'm just a bit anal and liking things being a bit perfect. So you're going to stamp that up and down. And then we're going to come across and use the sprinkles. Now the sprinkles, because you can see through it, you don't need to use the Stamp-A-Majig. And if you're off a bit, it's okay. So you're just surrounding the Celebrate Your Day with the sprinkles. And then we're going to go back up and put that Celebrate Your Day again. And then I think I'm going to put it on the side here, just so it sticks out a bit. Kind of looks that's what it looks like on that card. One more Celebrate up here. And let's just fill in the space with sprinkles. Because you're covering this with cardstock vellum, if you make any errors, it's pretty much going to hide it. So we're going to take what we've cut with the rectangles and add some adhesive. And that's just a little bit of snail, and we want to make sure we center that on my cardstock. And then we're going to use the vellum. And I just use glue dots with the vellum so that you don't see the snail behind it. And these are actually glue dots from a paper pumpkin, because they give you so much adhesives in those kits. It's a gift that just keeps on giving. And we're going to center that on. And then we're going to build our cupcake. So I had stamped out the cupcake images. So there was the cupcake bottom, and then there's the tops. So I stamped them out in a few colors, and I had put sprinkles on one of them as well. So we're going to just cut off this little squiggly part, because I don't think it's necessary on this card. And the bottom portion we're just going to put snail on. But as we layer the top portions, we're going to put some raised adhesive. So let's go with the orange. And then we'll go with the blue. So I'm just going to actually tuck one of those raised ones there, because we don't want it too high, and then you won't be able to mail it, and it'll cost you an arm and a leg and the postage. And we're going to put a glue dot on that section, and then we're going to add blue. We're going to do that again with the purple. So, oops. And a little bit of, and we're going to put the purple guy on. Perfect little cupcake. And then we're going to put the Celebrate Your Day. And once again, I put them here because I don't want the layers to be uneven. Put Celebrate Your Day right there. And a card is not complete with a little bit of bling. So we're just going to throw on a few rhinestones just to give it some pop. You can put as many or as little as you like. I don't think anybody ever complains about bling on their cards. And then a card, of course, is not complete unless you fill out the inside. So for the inside of this card, I have stamped somewhere here. Oh dear. Oh, there. So for the inside, I just stamped a cupcake and sweet wishes. And then that makes your card complete. So that's just a quick and easy card, like I said, from the Celebration catalog. And I'm going to show you one more quick and easy card. And that is this one here. So with this one, I used well-written framelets. And I'm just going to show you these framelets because they're quite awesome. So this is all the framelets you get. But I recommend cutting them all out first so that when you're looking for a word, sometimes it's hard to read the framelets when they're just metal. So if you cut them out and put them on the back of the magnet sheet, you can see all the lovely words you have. There's 23 pieces in total. And what I think is really cool is this little flower. They actually gave you 3 of them. So when you're running it through the Big Shot, you can run 3 at a time instead of individually 1 at a time. So this well-written framelit, it's $54. It's on page 17. But I have used it on multiple cards already, and I think it's quite amazing. And then the other stamp set we're using is this guy. So he's called Perfectly Paired. If you like coloring, you'll get your coloring fix on this one. I think it's quite remarkably pretty. You can do anything with it. You can make it boy, girl, neutral, whatever your little heart desires. So this is the card that I came up with. So basically all I did was color it and made layers. And you can use the rectangle layers to give that stitched look. And then I used the welcome and the baby out of the stamp set. And that's the welcome and the baby. And then inside I stamped off the image and then stamped 2 by 2, which is part of the stamp set. And then of course you've got to add your bling. So with the 3 sets that I've used, 2 of them being framelets and 1 of them being a stamp set, it comes to $128, which you would get 2 free items out of the Celebration catalog. And like I said, you can get stamp sets, designer series paper, ribbon, those little boards, the little butterfly element boards, which I think are quite cool. And lots of other coloring, of course, is in there as well. It's pretty cool. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed that quick little video on the Celebration stamp set that I used. Right now is the perfect time to join Stampin' Up! If you're interested, feel free to drop me an email at susiehomemaker35